Hello, Guillaume. Thank you for being here. You're one of the Mercure HEC nominees for the Latin American region. You're based in São Paulo, Brazil, and we're going to discover who you are. So please, can you introduce yourself, give your name, diploma, year, and your area of expertise?
Sure. So hi, guys. Hi, Florence. So my name is Guillaume TIRET. I was born in 85, so I'm 38. I graduated from HEC in 09. It was a master's in management, technically speaking. I did a specialization at engineering school on new technologies. So I think that was an early sign of what I wanted to eventually do, which is technology. And basically, I've been living in South America for the past 9 years, including the past 7 years in Brazil, where I'm based.
Great. So can you share with us your journey as an entrepreneur?
Sure. So my journey actually started like 6 years ago. I would say that after HEC, I spent like 2 years in like big banks, banking, and I quickly got fed up with it. And I joined a very, very small early stage company in France, like 15 years ago almost. I was not an entrepreneur. I was like working with entrepreneurs and for entrepreneurs. And I think it gave me the willingness to maybe do mine at some point. But it was like 15 years ago. Since then, I stayed in that company. I worked a bit for the World Bank. So definitely as an employee. But like 6 years ago, I think the virus came back to me and I was a bit fed up with like big organizations. And I said, why not start something? But I wanted to start something with someone because to me, it's like marriage. You know, there is no happy marriage alone. So, and I met like my perfect partner in business, who was my co-founder. And like 6 years ago, I left the World Bank just at the start of the pandemic. So that was a bit stressful for everyone, including my family and relatives. But we started our own company in solar in Brazil. I've been doing solar for the past 15 years, so that's really my bread and butter. My co-founder is an engineer, like super good at it too, and we decided to join forces and to disrupt basically the solar market in Brazil.
Great. So what do you think is the most important quality to be an entrepreneur?
Listen, I will tell you something that is pretty obvious, but I think it's the one. It's to be passionate because it's so hard. And especially in Brazil, which is one of the maybe most complicated countries to do business and to launch a company, you need to be passionate because it's the only fuel. It's the only thing that can really like fuel your energy because it's so long. I think I've seen somewhere that the time to IPO for a company in US is like 7 years on average. In Brazil, there is not even a good stock exchange, a good VC scene, blah, blah, blah. So it will be at least twice this amount. So when you sign up for a venture in Brazil, you need to do it for the next 10, 15 years. And the only way, in my view, to survive like 10 to 15 years of up and downs, of like successes and failures, of a lot of, emotions is to be passionate. So I would say, be passionate about your product.
And what were your motivations to start such a journey? You spoke a little bit about it, and or did you have a dream of some sort?
My motivation actually was I was really bugged. I was really upset by the way the grid works in Brazil. Basically, in Brazil, it's a poor country, so the electricity bill is something that is very relevant for families. And here they pay a super high. They pay the second worst tariff of electricity on earth when adjusted by power purchase parity. So basically, it's completely unfair. And I was really upset at what I was seeing, especially because Brazil is blessed with natural resources like sun. So that was the spark was really my anger against the power sector in Brazil, and we decided to make a push against it and to basically like disrupt this like big monopolistic sector and start to offer solar for people at their homes in rooftop. So that's basically what started me.
That's a great motivation. I can see that. Yeah. And Guillaume, do you have any flaws?
Yeah, I do have flaws. I'm very impatient in sports. It's a small flaw, but Like every time I tried a new sport, you know, I want to do it like perfectly by the book in like a very short amount of time. And I need to accept that I'm not a quick learner. I'm a worker. I need to work and work and work and work. So I will take maybe like 10 times longer than my friend. Eventually I will get there, but I need to work on it. So basically I would say my main flaw is my impatience.
Okay, Guillaume, thank you for sharing all that. I think we know you a little bit better now with all the things
Hopefully.
you told us. Thank you. And once again, congratulations for being a nominee.
Thank you, Florence.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.